one thing I was explaining is when you're trying to escape, you don't want to be very rigid. The more rigid you are, the more it's going to be hard to escape. You actually want to be very loose, like you're going to kind of try to slither out. So anytime I start working myself, I'm moving, right? I'm slithering out. I'm putting my head on the mat. Now, a lot of times in this position, move this way real quick.
Yep.
In this position, people get stuck. They get stuck because they're trying to escape, and the person readjusts and puts their hook and gets their hip. But at this point, I'm gonna do something that's gonna help me out here. I'm gonna pinch my knees, right? And then my hand is gonna, this left hand here, while this right hand is holding his sleeve, this left hand is gonna pummel underneath his leg this way. And so now he's thinking, oh, crucifix, or I'm gonna trap his arm, or I'm gonna recompose. So now as he comes up to kind of trap my arm, I lift, and I start working my deep half from here, okay? So again, if this was a self-defense situation, I would easily hook and go out the back door and not waste any time. If this is like a sport competition, I can take my time. I can feed, grab the same hand, right? Walk a little bit, straighten him out. And the reason he sits this way is because he knows if he gets up, I'm gonna get his back. So he actually sits so he doesn't get swept, and so I don't take his back. And from here, I don't care how you sweep. You can easily just come over and come up, right? I wanna see the transition more than the sweep. So again, we have the same technique. We're trying, we turn our hips, we pinch, we go underneath. As he comes in, I'm gonna pummel my hand. And look at the same time what I'm doing. You saw that, right? I start to hook his ankle and I come up. Okay, so now as he comes up, I start to kick up and I feed this arm to my arm here. Okay, and one is hooking, one is over. And now look, I'm gonna put this to kind of hip escape to get his butt back down, and now I can lift and come up. Okay, and then of course, get my grips, get to where I need to go to. And deep half is a good position to work, period. Okay, so we'll work this option.